Today we are going to find out what it's like to live with a Tesla Cybertruck Cyberbeast with a very special, very famous Salomondrin.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. What
That's
do you
it.
mean
We're
it's
done.
horrible?
Thank
We're
you.
done? All right, bye, guys. But actually, you're not known as Salomondrin anymore.
Well, no, I am. I am.
In the car, in the truck, it says Max P.
It doesn't matter. That's just a second name that I use for other fun things,
Yes.
not for this.
Okay, that doesn't sound sketchy at all. But the Tesla Cybertruck Cyberbeast, owned by Alejandro, aka Salomondrin, already took it for a drive earlier, but now we're gonna go out with him and see what it's like to own one of these. Ready to launch. What's the inspiration for the wrap? Why this?
I think it needs to look badass, and it looks like a big piece of metal. And the biggest badass piece of metal that I could think of was a fighter jet.
Fair enough.
So that's why.
The details are truly amazing. Let's walk around and check it out. So like the texturing and everything is so cool. It looks like it actually could be painted on.
Well, and we wanted to add a lot of texture and also play with the idea that it's metal and that it's got bolts on it because of all the rusting Cybertruck stuff that has been coming out.
Yep.
So we wanted to play with that and just really give it the full effect. And I think the guys at Unplugged killed it.
Yes, absolutely.
Killed it.
It's a pre-rusted Cybertruck. And I think your true motivation, which you said in the video, was now you never have to wash it.
That's true. That's another thing. It looks amazing.
Yes.
Like the dirtier it gets, the better it looks.
It is. It's more authenticity. It has the patina to it. So you have the ridiculous light bar up front, and these tires are quite a bit more aggressive, aren't they?
Oh yeah, and I specifically love how fat and how much they come out of the car. It gives it a little bit more of a wider stance. It makes it feel more badass. Whereas before it was very fridgy.
Yeah,
Now
well,
it's fridgy with badass wheels.
It's a badass Friggy that looks military inspired now.
Exactly.
Yeah, these details are so cool. How much did you tell them that you wanted, and how much did they just have free reign?
Oh no. I said you guys have the liberty to do whatever you want,
Okay.
but it's gotta be awesome.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
they were like, I think we can handle this. And they were like, we're gonna hire this guy and we're gonna bring it in. And it really took a while to design, but it's also because of where everything is laid out. So even here, you see there's a line that hits the line of the actual car. So the way that they lined it up is crazy.
It's so cool, and they have the little
Yeah.
details. They have unplugged performance, Salomondrin Cyberbeast.
By the way, I hate nothing more than having Salomondrin on my car. There's nothing I hate more. That was
It's like having your Instagram on the car.
But I know, but they were so happy, and I was like, "Looks great. Like I'm cool. You guys can put Unplugged performance, but oh man, I'm one of those guys now."
Oh, okay, you are one of those guys. Gotta have a follow at Salomondrin. No. Also, like we got the bullet holes back here, so you didn't shoot it. That's on the wrap.
That's right. Thank God. And this is the way this would look like if the part was off.
If the sheet metal was off.
Yeah, which I think it's really cool that they went even further into the details
Yeah.
to really create this.
And then the giant Cyberbeast logo back here, because when it's stock, you just have that little tiny one back here.
Yeah.
So
How are people going to know I'm better than the others?
that's true,
We
because
don't do
normally they all look the same. They just all look like a big refrigerator triangle. So right.
It's sad, but it's true.
it is actually. Let's go for a drive.
Let's go.
Let's go for a drive.
Am I driving?
I don't know. You want me to drive? You want to drive?
I'll
Asian
whatever.
driver, no survivor. What's riskier?
Let's go. Let's do it.
So clearly, you were very excited about the Cybertruck because you got a Cybertruck tattoo before you even remotely were getting the truck.
It is true. Well, I didn't know when I was gonna get the truck.
Okay.
But I got it because at the same time that they announced that they started doing deliveries.
Yes.
I was getting another tattoo. I can't. Which one was I? I was getting another tattoo, and while I was at the table, I was like, "Noah, do you mind just doing the Cybertruck on me?" And he goes, "What do you mean? You want a full Cybertruck?" I was like, "No,
Just a
just like the
triangle."
logo, yeah."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Really?" I'm like, "If you don't mind," he goes, "Whatever you want, dude." So he did it, but it was because I was so excited. I love Elon Musk. Everybody
Okay.
knows I'm a
Yes.
huge fangirl.
Yes. Another Cybertruck.
Oh, there's quite a lot
seen.
here.
I think I saw 4 or 5 today. Yeah.
Peasants.
What? Oh, because they're not cyber beasts?
No, we all are because we have
Oh.
something that everyone else has now.
I see. They're
yeah.
ordinary now.
Yeah.
Wait, but
Yeah.
yeah, the Cybertruck had to be special because it's not like you have a Pagani tattoo and a 918 tattoo and a Rivian R1T tattoo, right?
Well, I didn't get tattoos back then.
Oh, okay.
I started doing it later,
Okay.
but I would have gotten a 918 or a Pagani, a Wyra tattoo.
Okay.
Whenever I bother Horatio next, I'll get some Pagani action, and I'll actually have him draw it. 'cause he
That'd
likes
be
to
cool.
draw.
Have him hand sign it and then have it tattooed. That'd
Yeah.
be cool. But what about the Cybertruck? Obviously, you've had many Teslas and you love the EVs now. But what about this spoke to you so much?
I love pickup trucks.
Okay.
I think not enough people know how good driving a pickup truck is. There's so much space, they're very comfortable, and they're very good. You don't feel like you're driving, like, for example, a Tahoe or a Suburban or anything like that. It feels more agile. They handle way better because of how the wheel distribution is and the weight.
Okay.
So I've always liked them. I had a Raptor that I completely made into a Rolls Royce,
yeah.
basically.
And then you had the 6x6.
And no, I never got a 6x6.
You didn't do the Raptor, like the.
No, I did. It was just a render that I
Oh, that didn't
posted.
actually. Oh, okay. All right.
No, I never got it. And I had another F-150 Golf edition. Like,
Okay.
we made it Golf edition. Really cool stuff.
Yeah.
So I really liked it. And when they said that, when Tesla said, I'm going to do a pickup truck, I had to get one.
Okay.
And I also got one with the Rivian. The Rivian,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
went
R1T.
with a pickup truck instead of the R1S. Exactly. So I like pickup trucks. And then you combine it with the fact that Elon just said, I'm going to make it bulletproof and I'm going to do all these crazy things. It's going to be really fast. I was like, I'm in.
You're in. You're sold
You don't
immediately.
you don't have to sell me that hard on it. Like, honestly.
That's so you thought it was cool that it looked like it was designed by a 3rd grader with a ruler and it was made of refrigerator material and
Yes.
all these things. Like
Yeah.
that appealed to you.
Well, to me, see, I'm way older than you are. So I grew up.
Wood old.
Well, exactly. I grew up in a generation where we all watch Arnold Schwarzenegger, Stallone, and all of those guys make futuristic movies from the past.
Okay.
And it looked like this.
Yeah.
So to me, this is a toy from my childhood.
Okay.
And that's the way I look at it. I'm not like, it's nothing else. Like, if I'm buying a car that it's not going to be a precision tool, like the LT, for example.
Yeah.
I want stuff that feels like a toy. And this is a big ass toy.
It is literally an overgrown toy that came to life. Somebody's crazy imagination went gone wild.
I think that's the coolest part of it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I gotta respect that.
They really did that. They took a chance and they were like, "We're gonna do this." And people, some people look at it the way you're saying. It's just a horrendous looking fridge moving around. And then there's other people that dig it. I dig it.
I had the respect that they actually did it because genuinely early on, I was like, they're gonna build 100 of these as like, cool, this is like the Cybertruck edition or whatever, and then they're gonna reveal a more conventional one, like the Rivian. Like, this is the real one. It's kind of like Model X type of look and practical people to actually buy it. But the fact that they actually made it, like, holy crap.
I think that's another big accomplishment that no one's giving the guy.
Yeah.
Everybody said that it was impossible
Exactly.
for him to make this.
Yeah.
And he made it.
And he did, yeah.
And here we are.
Yeah, it breaks so many conventional rules that any other automaker would be like, no, you can't do it that way. You can't bend it like this way, and you can't release it like this. And they're like, screw it, we'll do it. How do you feel about some of the things that are missing, like the FSD, autopilot, and like the differential, stuff like that?
So I love, now we have the differential stuff.
You have
here,
differentials
right?
are available now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we did the update. It should have it. Where in
Off-road
off-road
mode.
I don't think you can just get in like this right here, right
Okay.
now. But however, it's you get into off-road mode and then you can.
Okay, but autopilot's still not available, right?
No, and I
Okay.
love FSD.
Yeah.
Well, my wife hates it.
Really?
Because she looks at it like, why do I want a robot to drive me? It makes me anxious. Like, I don't understand it. That's the way she approaches it.
Yeah.
She doesn't care at all to learn it.
Yeah.
And I actually made a video with her, with the car driving her. Like, but we went from home to where we are, basically. It wasn't that crazy. And she was like, I'm just so nervous. I don't feel like that's right. And then we went to San Diego this weekend.
Yeah.
And on the way back, literally from the hotel all the way to the house, the car drove us.
And the plaid.
No, not a single intervention. And it was incredible. Even Belen was like, this is incredible.
Okay, so she started to see the light a little bit.
At that point, she understood.
Yeah.
So to me, I can't wait to have it. But also, I'm one of the people that will always give Elon more of
a little more leeway?
more leeway. I'd
Yeah.
say exactly.
And the reason why is because I'm a failed entrepreneur, so all my like everything fails that I
You're
do.
not that failed.
But a lot of it does. And it's not that easy to do everything. And people get so, like, look, not that many years ago, we started getting Wi-Fi on planes. And instantly people were in a plane, the Wi-Fi didn't work, and was like, oh, well, this is absolute garbage. It's like, dude, you're flying on a plane 37,000 feet above ground.
At 600 miles an hour.
Like, what do you want? Calm down, like, chill. And people just take it for granted. And I think the same thing, like, right now with FSD, the car is, anyone that's tried FSD would say it's pretty impressive what it can do. It's something that I didn't even imagine would be a thing so fast in our technology world, if you will. And now it's there, like a lot of people have it, and no one's taking advantage of it, and people don't give that appreciation to it. And I know it takes a lot of work to be able to develop a product, to come out with timelines. Dude, I have a water company, and whenever we have a brand new product that we know we got to launch this at this point, it's just water in a can or in a, you know, it's hard to meet those deadlines because there's so many parts in the production line that takes, Senna. I'm gonna go burn it.
Sorry, I got distracted real quick. But anyways, water supply chain and building a thing is hard.
It's just really hard to deliver on all those things. So I'm always gonna be the guy that's more forgiving in that sense and say, I understand. And also, I paid the $12,000. Then he took down the price to $8,000. I'm fine with that. I understand when you're trying to do the first thing of something. It's part of it. So to me, my guy can do no wrong.
You are definitely an Elon Musk fan, like to the max.
Oh
I mean,
my God.
when I walked in, you were what, buying the hammer?
The Cyber Hammer. Hell yeah.
Did you buy the tequila?
No.
You can't because you have your own mezcal company, right?
Yeah,
that's kind of like.
But I wanted it, but it sold out before I got to it.
You couldn't get one. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I couldn't get. But I did copy when I saw that he was selling online, and everybody had told me that it was impossible to sell alcohol online. I called someone that knew the distribution deal that he had, and I applied the same for my mezcal.
Ooh.
So I can sell online alcohol because thanks to Elon's structure on the tequila, which I'm sure now more people have copied.
Yeah. Those are the ways to do it. Cool. What do you hate about your Cybertruck? What do you dislike?
What do I dislike?
The
attention.
Okay.
That's as much as it looks like I'm an enjoyer of attention, I am not in real life. I don't like how many, and people stop dead on the road just to take a picture. They get out, like when I'm at a restaurant, people will and I'm eating outside, people will stop, get out, come out and be like, can I take pictures of your car? Yeah,
it's in public, right? Yeah.
And then they just chat you up and want to know everything, how you get it, why you get it before, like all that stuff. So I think now that's a problem that's going to go away. The more we see
of them
on the
that
streets.
come out.
Yeah.
But now we've got the wrap on it. You're going to modify a bit more. I don't think they'll ever truly go away, right?
Yeah.
I actually experienced that. We were just out filming, and there's a dude in a Sprinter van. He didn't get out. He didn't talk to us. He just was looping around the truck taking photos.
It's freaky.
And instead of walking to the back to get a picture, he drove his Sprinter van to the other side. And I'm just like, what are you doing, dude? It's crazy.
Yeah, the attention, and it's just a pickup truck.
Yeah.
That is the crazy. It's not even the Tesla Roadster.
No.
It doesn't have like a SpaceX
jet engine out the back. Yeah.
Nothing. It's just a pickup truck that's horrendous looking, and people still stop and.
So you think it's horrendous looking? You acknowledge that it's.
I can understand how people look at it like that, and I can understand how it's horrendous looking in its own way. But I mean, bulldogs are horrendous looking, and I think they're the coolest dogs out there.
Okay. It's got its own unique charm because it's so ridiculous over the top. Horrendous. Yeah.
Other than that, nothing. I legitimately adore this. It's so spacious. There's so many places to put it. Like everything is designed smartly. With where you put your water bottle, you have like a small thing for drinks right here, where you put your phone, and less is more. I don't want to have a million little buttons that look cheap or have a chance of looking cheap. I love it. The sound system is incredible.
The sound system, I tried it earlier. It actually is quite good. 15 speakers, 2 subwoofers. I was surprised by that for sure. Because I think you said, it was like one of the best sound systems ever. I was like, no way. No way. No way. It actually is pretty good. Yeah. I'm impressed. And this screen, I'm not that familiar with the Tesla stuff, but it's pretty easy to use. Yeah.
It's super simple.
Super simple.
And I'll say the one thing that's a bummer is you don't have a rear view mirror. But once you get used to using the screen, I have no problem with this. And also because we drive so many cars, right?
Yeah.
Because of what we do. We're used to getting into a car and adapting really fast.
Yeah.
But I see the problems like with my wife. She's like, I can't just stare at this now and blah, blah, blah. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. So for a lot of people, I'm sure that's a problem.
I do love the rear wheel steering. Like that turning radius, that U-turn was wild.
Come on, how good is
Like
it?
with the Raptor, you'd be doing a 17-point turn to do that, right?
Yeah. How do you feel about steering by wire?
It's so bizarre, and it's got to be one of the coolest parts of the truck, but also the most difficult thing to get used to.
Yeah.
I had to make a left turn. I definitely gave way too much steering input at first, and I was also giving it throttle at the same time. Like, whoop, correct. But once you're at higher speeds, it feels pretty conventional, normal.
Yeah.
On the freeway, which is good. You don't want to be darty, but it's bizarre, but I think it's cool.
I'll say this, what it's done to me is, after having it for so long and really using it as my daily,
Yeah.
I get into any other car and I think it's so stupid that you have to turn the steering wheel so much.
Oh.
I get in my Model S now
Yeah.
and I'm like, what is this?
Why?
Just to make a left turn? And well, in the McLaren, it's impossible, right?
Oh, man. Yeah.
They have the worst turn ratio in the world, but
You start learning those things, like the no on-off button. I used to ridicule that with EVs, and I started spending more time with them. Like, it's just natural. Get in, get out, right? To the point where I think it was a Hyundai or Genesis EV, and it actually has an on button. And I got out of the car, I was walking away trying to lock it. I'm like, why is it not? Oh, shoot, I left it on. Because I didn't actually press the button.
why would they do that?
Well,
That's-
for EVs, it does make sense. So it's pretty cool with this one.
Yeah, even my wife, she has a Range Rover right now that she's driving. It's her dad has this Range Rover and he left town and she was like, I want to see how it is. So she's driving it. The first 3 days, she would leave the car on, didn't lock it, like just running everywhere she goes because now she's used to just getting in and out of the car without thinking about it.
Yes.
I mean, you don't even have to put it in park. The car knows when you're getting home. You
Oh, it does that.
Yeah, you unbuckle your seatbelt and then you're there. So
The little swipey thing threw me off because I'm used to drive being back and then reverse being forward, right? You
Yeah.
go park, reverse, neutral, drive. So I kept swiping down and it started going backwards. I'm like, oh, that's wrong, right?
it's got its kinks.
Yes,
that
you
have
got to
get
learn
used
it.
to
I
Yeah.
can't get used to the buttons on the steering wheel for turn signals yet because I keep having to look down which one's left, which one's, I don't know. It just,
Desperado was a great teacher for me.
oh yeah, the little
Because
toggle.
it's all right here.
Yeah.
So to me, this feels now very normal. And also, I've had the Model S for so long. Look at that squirrel running. Get in the side of the road. Gotta be safe. Gotta squirrel
we
safely.
can go rescue him too.
But
How many more squirrels do you need?
I rescued a mouse the other day, and I don't know what happened to it. I feel like a big bird dropped it.
Oh,
And so I grabbed it. I put it in Tata's little thing.
closure, yeah.
Yeah, I tried to feed it and whatnot. He unfortunately died from
Aw.
whatever he had going on. But I
You tried.
tried.
You did your best.
I
You
tried,
did your
man.
best. Yes.
I love all animals.
I think you're the only person I know with a pet squirrel.
That's good.
In a
That's
Cybertruck.
That's
In
in a
it's in a 769 LT. I will say, that's the wildest collection of cars ever. So is the Rivian going to go away?
The Rivian is going away. I put it for sale already twice.
Oh, okay.
But my Belen just
Yeah.
also told me, what if I just want to keep the Rivian and sell the Model S? I was like, you can do that because I have my Cybertruck, so I
Yeah.
get my Tesla, with
Your
this.
Tesla fix already, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't, the fact that FSD exists, like, why would you want to go into that? So right now I'm having that struggle
Okay.
of I don't want to go back, but I love the Rivian too, like, way more than people understand. I think Rivian is one of the most underrated brands right now in the car market by a lot.
Alejandro, I think we spent like 45 minutes on a podcast talking about that.
Yeah. So, you know.
Yes, people
You
know.
You
People
get it.
definitely know.
Okay.
But so right now you have to pick R1T or Cybertruck.
Not Cybertruck all day.
Without a doubt.
Without
no
a doubt.
hesitation whatsoever.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm gonna get FSD at some point
Yeah.
in this thing. That's huge. And also, this is way faster.
The Rivian?
Way faster.
Oh, I guess,
than
yeah,
the Rivian.
yeah,
The
yep.
sound system is way better.
Yep.
The mobile app on this is way better than the one on the Rivian.
Charging
Even though
network.
the Rivian
Yeah.
is, well, but the charging network now you get a little bit of that.
Although it'd be shared.
Yeah, now they're sharing, and also Rivian is starting to open it up and starting to share their own with others. But I think Cybertruck 100%. And again, you're appealing to my
Inner child.
yeah, and that's how,
Inner 12-year-old.
that's yeah, and I am that basically. Look, another Cybertruck that is like a
There's so many of them here.
yeah.
I've seen a couple black ones. I've seen a blue one. They're
We're so fancy here.
so fancy.
We're so
I mean, we've seen
fancy
a
up
Senna, a bunch of this is.
Oh yeah, we didn't go back and burn it.
Something is up with the sensor system around here, though.
You're saying it's the wrap, probably, right?
I think so, because it was like spawning a car right on our bumper, and there's nothing behind us at all. So it was kind of weird.
Yeah, I haven't had that problem until now that
Until you gave it to me and Parker?
Exactly.
Oh, sorry.
No, but
When in doubt, turn it off, turn it back on.
I'm sure it'll be that. Yeah, it's gonna be something dumb because I haven't seen that problem yet.
So how extensively are they going to modify this? Because I saw the video when you went to Unplugged Performance, and theirs is like steel bumpers, fully kitted out and everything.
Oh, well.
Are you going wild?
In the one that you're looking at, there's still stuff missing that we're putting on this one.
Oh, boy.
We're going nuts.
Oh, boy.
But I feel like this is my toy, so I want to go crazy.
Okay.
I don't mess so much with my supercar, if you will.
Yeah.
Because of my experience with Senna. When it burned down, they told me that they wouldn't have paid me if I would have even put a clear bra on the car.
That doesn't make any sense.
While I understand, I already faced that problem.
Yeah.
So those cars can stay the way that they can, but with this, I can just go nuts. And also, it's not a very expensive car.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, for $100,000 to have something as beyond the norm, like a normal automotive experience, is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
cool.
It's radical. That's another word for my fucking age group. I'm sorry.
I wonder what the average age of a Cybertruck buyer is. I feel like it appeals to people who are actually 12, but you have to have enough money to get one, right? So like this is weird, like.
So for the most part, most people that. Most of the drivers that I've seen are way older.
Okay.
Even than me.
Yeah.
Even than me. I just saw the first time I saw another Cybertruck, I stopped at a supercharger, and it was like an 80-year-old woman.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, what the
Whoa!
hell is going on?
That's the last demographic I would have expected.
I know.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of older dudes driving these things, and I feel like they don't look right in it. I'm sorry.
Sir, you should be in a Bentley Bentayga. Like, what are you doing? Yeah.
Or literally anything else but a Cybertruck. It's just weird. But hey.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I'm sure they see this Mexican with a big mustache and they're like, that gardener should not be driving the
I should get into
Cybertruck."
landscaping business. That looks very lucrative. Oh, man. Well, the Tesla Cybertruck, clearly you're a big fan. Thanks for letting me try it out. The Cyber
Did you like
Beast.
it? Did you enjoy it? What are your thoughts? I want to know before I watch the
So, it's a really cool experience.
Mhm.
I respect them for making something that's just defies any ordinary logic or reasoning. I think it doesn't have any competitors, because like I would say like the Hummer EV is another ridiculous over-the-top electric truck, but that goes in the whole more off-road size and just presence type of thing.
Yeah.
The Rivian's very well-rounded, overlanding, kind of that type of feel, the lifestyle aspect of it, but this is just, it's a toy. It is the absolute epitome of a toy, and there's nothing else like it. And I don't think there will be anything else like it at all.
No.
They're not going to refresh the Model X to look like this.
No.
Like, it's never going to be anything like that.
Well, when he did this, the little logo, right, for the Cybertruck, and he made it different, I knew that he was going to continue with the Cyber train, if you will.
Okay.
And do more products. And now you know that he's coming out with the Cybercar, the Cybercab. Have you heard of
No, I don't inhale Tesla knowledge like you.
that? The robot taxi
Oh, okay.
is supposed to be the Cybercab.
Okay.
And no one knows what it looks like, but based on the fact that it's got the Cyber label, we all think it's going to kind of look like this.
So it'll be a smaller refrigerator.
It'll be a smaller refrigerator. Look at this. Come on, dude.
Is
My
that-
guy's got his hose and everything. I told you he's a pool guy.
No way.
Oh, hell yeah, way.
No way.
Yes, way. That's brilliant. And brilliant marketing, too, by the way. These are great for ads.
He's got his like license number and everything.
That's what I'm saying. This is like the future of billboards. No? It is really cool.
Yeah, he's literally a pool guy.
Yeah.
Pool service.
But you see the big difference with the tires? How?
Oh yeah,
these
his are
come out?
flush with the fenders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it looks kind of weak.
Another one just went by.
No, he didn't.
Another
Oh,
silver
yeah,
one
you're
just
right.
went by.
Holy crap.
Cybertrucks are just spawning here right now. Like,
They
this is
are.
ridiculous. I've seen one in Michigan. One. And here they're all over the place. That's ridiculous.
It's everywhere. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the toy.
It was cool. It was
Even if it's not
really,
your
really
cup of
unique
tea.
experience. I was actually pretty impressed with the build quality of this too. I was expecting like, I mean, I've been in Model 3s that are falling apart at 40,000 miles.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is supposed to be a little bit higher up, but I was pretty impressed by that. Tech integration is all pretty good. yes, you can cut yourself. Have you cut yourself yet?
What do you mean? No.
On the panels? No, you haven't? Okay, good. Good. Because
I mean, it takes a certain kind of person.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, like, you have to be really uncareful. It keeps thinking we're gonna crash into people.
Well, in its defense, that dude did move forward and block the lane.
It could just be a statement on your driving style where the poor McLaren suffered from
I
that.
don't think so.
I
don't think so.
It doesn't want to
sir.
suffer the same fate as the 765 LT. Too soon.
My poor car.
It's back. It looks great now.
It looks great.
It looks absolutely great.
Poor car.
We did launch it. The tires definitely aren't that great for grip anymore.
Not these.
Scrambles. No, not these tires anymore. It's fun going all the way in max extraction ride height mode. It's ridiculous how much it raises.
So tall.
Yeah.
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 But see, it's a fun thing.
It's just fun.
It's an occasional car. Like when you see someone bringing this out, you're like, oh, that's cool.
But you've been daily driving. I think you can, right? That's not a problem.
Oh, it's the best daily driver out there because it's so easy, so comfy. It gets everything done without, like, you don't even have to think twice of anything. And like I said, I really like pickup trucks. I love how spacious it is, how big and safe I feel. It's great.
I think ultimately you cannot approach this vehicle with rational thought and decision. You can't be justifying things and trying to compare it to X, Y, and Z, similar to supercars and hypercars, right?
Yeah.
If we were playing that game, right, like a supercharged Corvette would be faster than a Lamborghini Huracan, whatever, right? Like,
but that's not what matters.
No,
it's the whole package together and
Yeah.
how it's calibrated together, I
Yeah.
think. And that's what makes the Carrera GT, for example, the Porsche, such a good car. It's, if you look at the stats on paper, it doesn't look better than a Challenger. But once you drive it, you understand that it's finely calibrated to be perfection. And I feel like this does all of that in its own way at that level. Like the rear wheel steering.
Yeah.
How good is that? Like when you're moving from one side to the other, there's no like, it doesn't throw you around.
Yeah.
So that it makes the car feel so much smaller and lighter and agile. And I just think it's so good.
But combining rear wheel steering and the drive-by-wire, my first time trying to back into a parking space,
A disaster.
I was like, why am I doing so much trying to go in a straight line backwards?
It's a disaster because it does move so much in its own axis, if you will.
And you can really see it because you've got the giant tires. The rear wheels are like turning, I mean, they turn up to 10 degrees.
Big time.
And it's crazy seeing that too. So I'm excited to see what else you do with it. All the different custom
Let's
things.
see. I know you're like, I'm excited to see how you ruin your car.
No. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. It'll definitely be cool. It was fun. The wrap is definitely really, really badass. Better than one of those just straight single color ones. Although the pool guy that wrap might be a little bit cooler.
I think he's killing it, dude. We were launching a brand new can of water in Mexico, and the box is chromed. So I was gonna chrome it and then do the box
Oh, there's that Senna.
for the. Come back!
Do you want to go chase?
Come back! Give me what I lost.
We've triggered Alejandro. Oh no, go, keep going, drive away quickly. You could have made this a giant billboard for the water.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It worked, and it worked so well. You saw the guy with the Cybertruck. That's so good. So good.
Man,
Mad respect.
wild. California things, right?
California thinks he's right.
Driving a Cybertruck, see a dozen other ones and a pool guy with one too. Anyways, check
pool
out
guy's rich.
Salomondrin on YouTube for more Cybertruck content.
Yeah, if you want to waste your time, absolutely, please do.
Yeah, it's amusing. I liked it when you and Sergio switched.
He's
I think
good.
he does a better Salomondrin than you.
He is absolutely way better. Way better equipped to be a Salomondrin than me, especially now at my age.
Man, this age thing is really getting to you.
It really is. I'm supposed to be having a midlife crisis, but I feel like I already had it so many years ago that I feel like I'm missing something here.
What do you do now?
I don't know.
You can't buy more hypercars. You already did that. I think it's a yacht.
You'll see what happens soon. You'll see what
Oh
happens.
boy.
Some crazy ideas.
On that note, thanks for watching. Check out my review of the Cybertruck. Check out Salomondrin's channel. Thanks, Max. I appreciate it. Max P.
You freaking. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you.
See you guys next time.